Okay.
And they're already pissed at me for shutting down their real estate bullshit. So, you know,
Oh, jeez.
yeah. Because I don't know if you know what a REIT is, but they tried to push that. And
No.
that absolutely was not going to happen.
Okay. I.
I'm sorry, but
No,
like
you're good. You're good.
I messaged Barrick and I was like, "Is there any way that I could convince you to please try for a different house because this is the one that we've literally been saving for like since the first week." And it's just I got back a very formal and terse response from him, so obviously given our last conversation, he's not going to do me any fucking favors, right?
Yeah, that's not surprising. Okay. I don't quite know what I can do, but I'm gonna try to find out.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
I mean, like I know it's a lot of money, and I at this point I just I almost want to cry because we're literally going to lose out against like a group of like 7 or 8 people because there's just not enough of us. But I don't want to live in a fucking clown house, you know? Like I'd rather live
right,
with my
right.
family, right?
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna call you back, but I'll probably
I
forget
know.
because I'm an idiot.
You're not. You
I
get busy.
I
It's
will
okay.
try my best.
Okay.
I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
All right. All right. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Oh, hey.
I can't do it.
Can't do what?
I can't do it.
Can't do what?
I can't do it.
What's it?
Did you get a phone call on your way here?
I can't do it.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Did you talk to Flo?
What do
Talk
you
to
mean you
somebody.
figured as much?
Oh, Grisetta was texting me about like the house thing and
And I
clearly
got
in
to.
distress. So I figured somebody would probably talk to you sooner rather than later. I was about to tell you anyway, which is why we brought
I
you
didn't
here.
realize.
Yeah, it's a very big predicament.
Yeah, very big. Especially consider. I'm so confused because I was originally approached with this idea a while ago. Am I wrong in thinking Flop was originally gonna do this with Etta? Or is that not a
I mean,
consideration at
probably.
all? Okay.
I don't know. I assume it was just gonna be Flop, Ziggy, and Etta for a while, and then obviously Maple came into the
Do
picture. But
y'all do y'all know the total cost of the house?
yeah, it's 576.
No.
Well, there's more than that.
Plus tax, right?
Yeah.
I was right.
Yeah, no, we talked about this. It's like 6 something.
No, it's 7 something.
Isn't it? What was it? Like, 8? Was it 16?
24%.
It's 24, eh?
Yeah.
See, and I raised it. I tried to be the good guy. I tried to be the good guy to Flop of being like, hey, it's an easily solvable issue. If we put everybody together, we can buy it today. But no.
That would be a lot of people in
Does
that
it
house.
want more than like 4 or 5 or 6 people?
I can't do it
No, that's understandable.
because it doesn't matter which way I go.
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
Tree refuel and strawberry gas.
I think you're more fucked if you go with us. But
Yeah, 100%. Because
yeah,
I
your
mean,
family.
the entirety of the house is going to be hallways and a room and a room and a room. Listen, I don't want to. Truthfully, I don't want to hear Pins and Lula going at it.
There's a sex balcony for a reason.
Okay, listen, I like to keep my windows open in the winter.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to get anybody's hopes up.
No, we figured you were gonna go to the
Yeah.
house.
158
Yeah.
1042.
Wait, so you are living with them?
No. No.
No.
That's not what I said. Hold up. Hello.
Hey, Mr. Rhodes, it's Officer Radich.
What's up?
Hey, the vehicle that you're in right now, or at least the one that it looks like on the manifest here that you took
Mhm.
out, I needed to fuel and repair still. Just didn't get a chance to do it before storm, and I was planning on doing that.
It is currently in the garage. If you want to take it, I didn't park it. I mean, it's parked there, but it wasn't valeted.
Mhm.
So if you want, you can take it. Just bring it back, and I'll take it at
Perfect,
that
yeah.
point. All right, perfect.
I'll
Appreciate it.
see if Mosley's has mechanics. I'm not sure. They usually do right now, so.
24 from what?
Oh, shit, sorry. Oh, wait, is the MDT working? Oh, MDT's working. Okay, perfect. All right, well, thank you for the heads up. I appreciate it.
Yep, no problem. I'll bring it back in a minute. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
MDT's working.
Okay, and I was okay with honestly going to Mirror Park, but it's just.
That's where I want to live.
Well, I think it's Barrick that's stuck on Polito.
Wait, you said that's not what you were saying, Rose.
136, can I get
So
an additional 77 to my
Are you not?
38?
You're not gonna live with
Oh,
them.
Alice Apple
You just
Boulevard
don't want to
and Power, please.
contribute towards that house, huh? Because you know who wants it and why.
Not quite. I originally told Etta no, because I don't want to live in Polito. In saying that, my ideal house would be over in Mirror Park.
23 and 38.
I think the only person that's against
but-
Mirror Park is.
Barrick, why are you against Mirror Park?
So basic.
Basic.
No, he wants to be in police.
Uh-huh. Right. Okay. I have to go for a little bit. So I'll leave y'all be. I'm sorry, like I said, that it's not gonna work out,
Said that
but
the gentleman referred to it as a big blicky.
maybe next time. Yep, gotta go.
There's another house. Okay, Red.
Hey.
Hold on.
Hmm.
Etta?
Yeah.
You may be able to do something.
What do you mean?
Any chance you'd be able to push the mayor into giving officers the ability to purchase personally owned PD vehicles? More than just the current Vapid we have? Because if so, those funds dwindle.
I mean, that's exactly the. I don't even know if I'm supposed to tell you that.
But if you're not supposed to tell me something,
No,
don't.
no.
I'm just
no,
saying,
I don't
Etta,
know.
number
like, that's
one,
the
they were not
plan.
anticipating the tax.
Yeah.
Okay. So they ain't got it. But I'm just
Okay.
saying they definitely ain't gonna have it when,
Cars can. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is that it's just a matter of waiting for the manufacturer. I spoke to Nakota about this a few days ago. Like, there will come a time, like as soon as they become available, where y'all can purchase your own, and you'll have to you'll be in charge of upgrading them accordingly
right.
with your own money. So I mean, that is in the works. I just don't know what the timetable is. So I don't know.
Well, if that
Yeah.
happens anytime in the next few days,
Yeah, I know.
I mean, highly unlikely probably, but yeah, figured I'd give you a heads up.
Yeah, I
Um,
know.
I'm gonna be real. The only reason I even considered doing it was because I had already told you, Polito, not really for me. I don't wanna have to travel from all
Right.
the way up north. The only reason I considered was because it was almost sort of being structured as like, hey, Rhodes, listen, if it doesn't work out and there's too many people, at that point, you know, we can essentially pay you back. So
I
it's almost
mean,
structured as a loan type deal.
I would do that for you too. If you weren't happy up there, I would gladly buy you out, you know, to
Mhm.
pay what you to pay you what you know, I mean, it would take time, but yeah, I would pay you what you paid into it and let you, buy somewhere else if you wanted to. But, I just figured, since it's all of us and I mean, Andy's up there. I talked to her about it and she was excited that we would be neighbors.
Kirk does,
So,
but was Kirk
it's
Hmm.
just because I know how you feel sometimes about the chaos of the city. And, I just thought it would be nice to have a quiet place to get away.
It. I mean, it would be, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword. Like for me, I'm gonna be real. My ideal place right now is Mirror Park. There's just something about Mirror Park
Oh.
that it's like, it's far away enough from like super inner city,
Mhm.
close enough to the mountains, like for me, it's kind of like the perfect spot. But in saying
No, I
that,
get that.
um, house prices are likely going to continue to skyrocket, which
Yeah,
sucks. But
it does, and I'm
eh.
trying so hard to stop that
um,
because it's people consolidating their funds to buy up properties and then force others to rent from them. And yeah,
oh
that's
my
a whole
gosh,
other
some of these are
headache.
so expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
Which is another reason that I
some of
was
them
looking in
are like
Polito.
kind of okay-ish. But once you start getting into like 2 stories, they get fairly
Mm-hmm.
expensive.
Yep.
The first 2-story in Mirror Park is
104, same traffic.
on. Oh my gosh, these are all ones. And we're already approaching the $500,000 mark.
136, I'm on traffic
Yep.
southbound.
And they've been
First-
like that since the first week.
686.
Yeah.
686. And that would be Nicola Ave 1. Gosh, that is so expensive. Fuck.
That's what we had aimed for Polito because like we honestly didn't expect anybody to even want to live up there. And now it just feels like everybody and their mothers want to live up there. And I don't understand why.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, I was drawn to Polito back in the day,
Maybe
because
just
remember I had
price?
Firefly Hollow, but
The only thing I can think of is price, but also not in the south side.
yeah,
Right?
as
Like
far away from the south
take
side as
take
possible.
two things, and like I feel like a majority of people would ideally exclude
Hmm.
south side, right?
Yeah.
But also then take into account the price of a property, and if you consider those two aspects alone, I, I mean, up north isn't. I mean, the house specifically that y'all want is
Hmm.
expensive, but most others aren't. They're not quite the same
Yeah.
price.
One of the other houses, that's like right down the street is like almost $1 million, and it's pretty much the same size. And I think this one it just looks so much nicer. But, Sean and I went up there and I mean, we just sat on the roof of it, and climbed up from the deck. And I mean, it's just so beautiful and peaceful up there at night.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. it's definitely beautiful and it's definitely going to be peaceful. But for me,
No,
I
I
want
get
to
it.
like Polito. I want to, but it's just
Yeah.
it's inconvenient, which I know sucks, but like it is the
Yeah.
reality for me.
No, I get you.
Um,
I get you.
I don't know. Maybe I just need to like. Maybe instead of trying to, I don't know. I look at Mirror Park and I think Nicola Place 1
Mm-hmm.
like really nice. Or Nicola Ave 1 even is super nice, but they're far too expensive. I probably have to sort of, take into account that I'm not going to be able to afford any of those. Fuck. 900 grand?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's very rough.
850 grand?
Mm-hmm.
That thing looks like a piece of shit.
Yep. I don't understand why the housing prices were, well, I mean, I do, but at the same time, like, yeah, it makes it so difficult.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to look around. I'm just going to have to look around and figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have this conversation with Richard because
Okay.
like there are some nice one-story houses, truthfully.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, this one Bridge Street 13. Now it's not exactly like fully within, but yeah, better than nothing.
Right.
Yeah, I don't. There's a lot of unknowns.
Driving this car?
A lot of unknowns at
Yeah.
the moment. It seems.
No, trust me, I understand. I understand.
Oh,
I mean, but
Yeah,
if we do get close, would you be willing to help us out and then I will pay you back?
It would depend on the circumstances, truthfully.
Okay. No, I
And like
understand.
the timing of everything.
Okay.
Because if the opportunity arises for Richard and I to get something at Mirror Park,
Yeah, of course, of course.
it would be difficult. But like I said, let me know when that happens, and I'll try to figure it out.
Okay. Not a problem at all.
All right.
All right. Thank
Love
you.
you, Etta.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Mosley's.
136 traffic clear. Something about 10-8.
He's coming back. Perfect. He stopped both in-game and IRL. Welcome to the real world, where nothing makes sense. I have set up my quick animations, and they have reset. I don't know why.
Oh. Sorry, as I put a big scrape on it.
That's all right. Listen, we deal with enough shit on the fucking daily basis. It's fine.
Also, there were no full mechanics over there. There were some technicians, so I think they just used a tool set kind of similar to ours on it, but I only paid $300 for it. That's kind of the best I could do for now.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Whatever the cost is to repair afterwards, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you don't apologize. You're good. You're good.
Okay,
I'm gonna get out there. 1:30, 10:08. Chat, for every first-degree speeding citation, we get 150 bucks. Road's about to pop the fuck off. Never been to a country that does the tax thing apart from the U.S. Well, that's because literally everywhere except the U.S. has their prices include tax. Like what you see is what you pay, not that price plus a percentage that is unknown to someone unfamiliar with the area, right? Why does America not include tax with their price? I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know. How did I not catch that plate? I'll ever pull one of these, get past a red, and it's already fucking green. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
Good morning. 136, show me 23 that latest 37 Hillcrest. 22 that Southmore Milton.
Dispatch 130, 1038 westbound El Rancho Boulevard, towards, well, in between Carson and Popular with a black bison occupied once. Hello.
Howdy, officer.
Hi, I'm Officer Rhodes with the LSPD. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Mm-hmm. And, care to explain what you just did?
You know, I haven't driven a truck in some time. You know, this thing's got a lot of power. I figured out a little bit. I apologize.
Okay, but what's that got to do with you driving on the wrong side of the road?
Yeah, I was trying to turn that corner and it turned a little too fast, and I ended up on the wrong side of the road. I wasn't, trying to get out of that parking lot, and you know how it is.
Normally when someone turns a corner, right? Like if you were exiting that parking lot, you'd want to turn, you know, if you're driving out, you'd want to make a right. You full on made a left.
Yeah, I'm sorry, officer. I'm just in a lot of a rush. I apologize. It's no excuse to break the law. I apologize, sir.
Okay, all right. Do you have some identification with you?
That I do.
All right, let me go ahead and see that. What's your name?
Name's Tyler Bennett.
Can I just get confirmation your state ID is 9861?
That is it. Yep.
All right. Let's see. Oop. You can go around. Go around. I promise you, it ain't that difficult. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna be real. It's a little difficult to look past that. I mean, the reason in it. You ever been pulled over before?
No, I haven't. No.
First time?
Yep.
Got it. All right. Well, do me a favor. Sit tight. I'll be with you shortly.
I know. All right.
He can pay my rent, my car, my cards, but like this is meant to be mine.
Radio check. Is anybody else having difficulties picking up DNA samples off the ground? What from the ground? Blood samples. I cannot say that I have. I got some blood DNA here off of my 37. I can't seem to collect it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Alpha 5, clear 52 request 10-8.
Hmm. All right. Here we are. All right, Mr. Bennett, here's what I'm going to do today. A couple things. Number one, given that you were traveling in the wrong lane of travel, this would qualify for negligent driving. At the time, would also be failure to obey a traffic control device. Given you should not have been entering the intersection at all at that point. In addition to driving on the wrong side of the road, but given your compliance here, I'm just going to reduce it down to a single citation of driving on the wrong side of the road. We're going to completely omit the negligent driving in addition to failure to obey. So that drops it from like, I think 390 would have been the total fine for all of them, down to just 150 on 2 points on your license.
Oh my god, I appreciate that greatly, officer, because I don't know how I would have handled a $390 fine. I've got about $46 in my wallet right now, and my account is at zero. So I appreciate as much reduction as I can get.
Well, I mean, just do me a favor moving forward. Please, please, please. Here's the reality. If you had turned around, yeah, I probably would have gotten on the megaphone and said, listen, you can't be driving that way. You know, do better next time. But given that you continued to go down, or up rather, northbound and the southbound lanes, it's something that would be difficult to look past, you know?
Yeah, I understand.
So I'm not sure if you're aware, but there are grime drivers and group 6 drivers that haul up and down this road at 90 plus miles an hour, even though the speed limit's 55. They swear up and down their vehicles don't do that, but I can assure you I clock them every single fucking time. Every time without fail. You do that, trust me, they are overtaking vehicles on sidewalks sometimes. You know, last thing I want is for them to slam into you at 90 miles an hour in a armored bank truck while they're trying to pick up a delivery down at the docks, you know?
Yeah, that would not end well.
Exactly. So I am going to need your signature here along the bottom. It's not an admission of guilt. And if you'd like, you can attempt to appeal this anytime in the next 30 days, okay?
All right.
Go ahead and sign right there along the bottom.
There you go.
Perfect. You have been billed in the amount of $150. And beyond that, do you have any comments, questions, or concerns, Mr. Bennett?
No, I think everything is in order.
All right. Well, if that's the case, you are going to be free to go once the back of my vehicle and my emergency lights are off, all right?
All right.
You stay safe out there.
You too.
Dispatch 130, latest 38, code 4, 130-10-8. You kidding? That doesn't fucking swing open? Okay. There's no cars here? Fuck. It's so funny when I'm parked right in front of another local car. Because then they can't see me at all. Alright, we're on traffic.
Dispatch 104 shows clear from traffic tonight.
A RimWorld joke? You know how much I actually want to play RimWorld, but like, I'm afraid of getting addicted. and here's the thing. It's crazy to me because it's single player. I've never had the desire to like actively want to play a single player game. Mod it to death. That's the concern though. That is the concern. It is so customizable. Addicted to it. Chat, y'all heard the popping sound? I heard it. Any speeders? We're not even getting plate reads. We get one here. Perfect. The popping is still happening. What the fuck? All I did was move my camera around. Clear radar. Look back. Clear radar. Look back. Forward, back. Clear radar.
Dispatch 197 to 38 northbound Cali Avenue, Group 6 van occupied 2 downs.
Hmm. Fuck. That slight angle that we were at is what's getting those plates. Yeah. That is clocking pretty far back, though, in the grand scheme of things. I can't wait for a first degree speeder. 5250 into the stream. I did hear a pop earlier. I'm not sure exactly the timing. I'll put a thread up. I got it. Clips. Thread. Create.
160 dispatch, show me out 38 westbound, 22 that northbound, Great Ocean Highway, 1 4-door, white and color, Group 6 van, occupied times 1.
All right. There we go. Thread made. Where is everybody? If those old ones could be thrown in there, that would be greatly appreciated. Can you also reply to them but not ping them? So I don't think the thread shows unless you are specifically like added. But if you hover over, or for anyone looking for the channel specifically, if you hover over clips and VODs, and then not hover over, but if you click it and then click the threads icon at the top next to the notification stuff for Discord, should be able to see it.
Alpha 2076 to latest 911.
Mention what it might be. Hey, if you do, I have noticed like oftentimes it occurs Like that one day, it was happening quite frequently when I would look back. Eating sanitation truck eastbound. Start radio checking people. Status checking, rather.
Dispatch 104, 1038 southbound Palomino Avenue. Nearest crossing is the circus. Black and color out group 6 from right twice.
There's no one coming this way. Hello? I feel like people are going, like, Signal Street to Chum. Because no one's coming this way, but trucks have left. Here's the issue. If I leave here, a car's gonna go fucking flying down. Usually happens when there's a car coming towards you. Usually like 10 car lengths away. Okay, I heard the pop. I think that coincidentally happened when I hit a bump in the road, but... Oh my god, chat. Right here? That angle works? People are fucked. Actually, I want to catch them at higher speeds. We have to go further up.
Traffic clear.
136, Ocean King?
Hey, Verb.
10-4.
197 traffic clear, 10-8.
Hello.
What are we gonna do, Mr. Smalls?
You can give me a ticket.
No,
sorry,
you're
I'm speeding to my house because I was trying to meet someone. Sorry.
So you're gonna slow it down, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Rose.
You know what? This area right here.
Alpha 20 is 76 CMC 147.
I think this is it. What the fuck is happening there? Hello? Dog, you alright? Hey, bud, you okay? Let me just give you some support. Ooh. Maybe not? Oh. Oh, that must have... Is that what people are talking about? The downward dog or something? I ain't been much of a yoga person, so you have a good day.
20 is 23 CMC.
Come on, someone's gotta speed pass at some point. I don't know. I don't think I'm actually gonna clock speeds from the other lane. Unless I'm pushed up. At least here I can sort of, I don't know. I can at least see to the east, so if something's coming, I can like push forward. In comparison to straight out, and then having to make a 90-degree turn. Does your character have a limp? Right now, because we jumped out of a car after Etta called us to let us know that
Dispatch, traffic citation issue 10.
let us know about the house situation. So for context, the popping audio sound does not occur anytime I'm playing any other game. I've never heard it. It is specific to GTA. And Lauren, one of our mods, let me go through our messages. Oop.
Dispatch 166 10 a.m.
Dispatch 130, 1038 northbound Popular Street with a semi-truck. Uncharted occupants. We're just gonna be north of Innocence Boulevard.
Dispatch 66 en route to the latest. 38 Popular Street.
Hello.
Jeez, are you okay, officer?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You
Just
see what happened to me back there, man?
yeah, I did, but it doesn't.
Crazy ass motherfuckers, I'm telling you, man.
But it doesn't really excuse the driving on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, but he forced me into that lane, man. You didn't see it?
Yeah, what do you mean forced you? You were still mostly in the correct lanes.
No, listen, I was on the right lane. And I was crossing the intersection, and then these two locals just hit me and forced me into this lane, man.
Okay, but then you were speeding.
But then yes, because I was trying to get out of the wrong lane as soon as possible, sir.
No.
Imagine turning on this trailer is a hassle, you know?
136 route to the latest 911.
Okay. When something like that happens, all right, you put on your hazard lights, okay, and you navigate the situation, but you don't sit there and drive on the wrong side of the road. You cause another accident.
You know, I figured if I get out of there, because they're always empty. If I get out of there as quick as possible, is the best way to do it.
I mean,
if,
there were
that's
even
the wrong. I'm so sorry, sir.
There were even some areas in which you could have pulled off to the left-hand side, pulled in, and then backed up, sort of, you know, course corrected to make sure you were in the right lanes, and then take the turn that you needed to legitimately go north.
With that trailer, you want to try, sir? It's not easy to drive in this thing. I'm telling you. It
Well,
blows up, too.
I understand, but again, we can't be driving on the wrong side of the road, especially with that trailer.
And I understand that, sir. That's why as soon as I got out of the, the firing lane, I corrected myself.
All right. You have some identification?
Yes, sir.
Let me go ahead and see that. There we are. Mr. Santana,
I'm so
do you
sorry,
have any
sir,
priors?
But, for real. I was trying to do right by you. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I did see the accident. I did not see the color of the lights at the time to figure out who was doing what improperly.
We were all going from one
Was it
side.
the
We all
local
had
on the
beef.
left-hand side that cut left?
Yeah.
But then continued straight because they're morons?
Exactly.
But again, Mr. Santana, that does not excuse the driving on the wrong side of the road. You could have reversed, and I understand it's difficult, but if this is your profession, you should be proficient at it.
Yes, sir. Next time I'll definitely do that, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Santana, give me a second. I'll be with you shortly.
No problem. Take your time.
Chat, we're likely giving him a warning because it probably is the fucked up, scuffed locals that turn left for absolutely no reason, but then continue straight. I don't actually know, but that's what I suspect.
Alpha 566, latest 911.
I get on duty and then it's like drive around in a couple hours and then I hear stabbing and sirens and I'm like, ugh. Oh, that's right. I forgot to read the announcements because we started talking about stuff.
Alpha 523.
I can open the forensic lab one. But the text is not there. Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, I actually think I just need to reset my.
All right. Mr. Santana?
Yes, sir.
So here's what's going to happen. I am going to be issuing you a verbal warning today for both the speeding in addition to driving on the wrong side of the road. I understand how everything happened, but there is definitely a more appropriate way to deal with it. But I'm not going to issue any actual citation. However, it is documented. So the likelihood of you getting another warning as a result of anything similar to that is fairly slim. All right?
Okay.
But that being said, you are going to be free to go when I get back to my vehicle. My emergency lights are off. But did you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
How does the warning last?
Well, it's just a warning. Statute of limitations for stuff is 30 days.
Okay.
So there, beyond 30 days, it's not like there'd really be anything. An officer could look at it in 35 days and be like, 35 days ago he did something, whatever. But it's not like you know, it's not like this is going to become a citation at a later time. But if you do something, right, the officer can utilize the information of this warning. You're like, yeah, you've already received a warning at some point. Yeah, it is what it is at that point. It comes down to officer discretion.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right. Beyond that, did you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
I am good to go. Thank you, sir.
All right. If that's the case, like I said, you'll be free to go once my emergency lights are off, okay?
All right, you have a
Stay
good day.
safe. Doop, 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 doop.
I know he was limping earlier when I came to the.
Dispatch 130, latest 38 code 4, 130, 10-8.
That's one. Same traffic.
People are hauling ass, specifically on this road. Thing is, if they see the police on the side, they slow down. But if they don't see the police on the side, they zoom past. You know what? We go back to the OG spot up here. We go back to the OG spot. Pretend like we're parked. Pull them over as they zoom past. Trying to get the audio pop to happen. Oh, right here. Right here. The local cars have showed up. They'll never know. They're so fucked. Oh, this is dirty. I feel disgusting. I'm gonna have to shower. I hope it's fucking Hazel again. Hazel or fucking, was it Clayton?
Dispatch 610-7 MRPD, 5 mics.
Did not get a plate read for that one.
136 around that latest 37 Bravo.
Dash 197, clear 1038, 107.
Come on, speeders. I'm telling you, people are definitely going across the bridge and then taking the path over there on Chum.
On that 7, 310-7 on channel 2.
It is definitely happening.
136, show me 23 that latest 37 Bravo, code 6 in the area.
He tweets? Sick. Oh, speeder. Dispatch 130, 1038 southbound Popular Street with a grime van, uncharted occupants. Nearest cross is going to be Chum.
Holy shit, are you all right, officer?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. How are you?
Do you need a bandage or something? You look
no,
like you're
no.
struggling, man.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Trust me. I've already been treated. It's just recovery at this point.
Oh shit. Okay, you got just a hurt leg, huh?
You know, sometimes you slip, lose your balance. Wet floor. You know, it is what it is.
I do feel that. I am recovering myself. I said I can't do any heavy lifting for a little bit. So luckily, these boxes, 50 pounds is like just the cutoff. Anything heavier than that, and I'm screwed.
Ooh, okay. Well, I imagine you know why I pulled you over.
You just were really lonely sitting up there. You really were itching to talk to somebody.
You think I wanted to pull you over just to talk to you?
Yeah, I think you just. It wouldn't necessarily need to be me. I think you just wanted to have a chat. You know, it can get lonely sitting out here in the dark by yourself.
There were several vehicles that passed me before you arrived.
Oh, so this was a targeted thing? You're telling me you targeted me?
I'm telling you, it sure as hell looked like you were speeding.
Oh, did it give the appearance that it might be, you know, the black van, it's dark outside, like depth perception, and you know, the way the moon was in my eyes. I think if I was speeding, I think it's because the moon was in my eyes, you know.
The moon is literally behind you.
Yeah, it was bouncing off the side mirror. These mirrors are so big, they just, any sort of light just gets amplified right back in your eyes, you know. I always have to like adjust them and move them out and back in and out and back in, and it's tiring. It's tiring.
Sir, in what world is your side view mirrors aimed up towards the moon?
Oh, you're gonna have to ride with us one day. So, you know, people would be jumping up on top of your vans and stuff. You got to keep your mirror angled, so you never know when you've got somebody just like riding up on top of there.
That all sounds exceptionally dangerous for someone to be doing.
These people are crazy. You know, just the other day I had somebody just sitting in the back of my van. They were just laying back there.
Okay, that's fucked up. It wasn't like a friend or anything?
No, there's just somebody, like, you know, I stopped by the hospital, pick up a couple medical supplies, and I guess in the time that I got back into the van, they just like hopped up into the back and laid down, and I was just going about my business, listening to music, just living my best life, and I just happened to just like catch a glimpse of them, and it scared the shit out of me, to be honest. But
okay, all right. Here's the thing: you haven't really hit on, you know. Listen, I've been doing this for many years. Okay, I know when a vehicle is speeding. I just
got like a sixth sense for it or something.
Pretty much, yeah. You know, even without the use of a radar, I can pinpoint for the most part, you know, the speed at which someone's traveling. You were definitely over 70, and speed limit's 55.
Oh, this isn't a highway or a...
No, this is Popular Street.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty popular for it to be 70.
Street is not a highway. You know that. Don't be silly. You have some identification with you?
Oh, absolutely.
Let me go ahead and see that.
Hey, sir.
Walker O'Brien. And can I just get confirmation? State ID is 6757.
Yes, sir. And you'll be happy to know, because I know you're going to go back there and run my license and my plates. You'll be happy to know I have taken on a whole new lifestyle. I stopped hanging out with the wrong crowd, because all they did was get me in trouble.
It's very good to hear. Let's see.
But if you could not tell the guy down at the Grime Depot, I had to lie to him to get this job, because I want to start.
I mean, that's on you, man. That's on you. I'm not gonna go there and tell anybody. I ain't got no reason to.
I appreciate you.
All right, give me a second, Mr. O'Brien. I'll be with you shortly.
No problem. Take your time.
10-9.
10-9 left.